Another thing that's important to consider when you are reading an article is the larger conversation. So that means you want to answer the following questions. What else is happening in the world that is related to this article at the time the article was published? And what circumstances caused the author to write the article? So that means there was probably something that inspired the author to write the article. They were responding to something, either a current event, a person, maybe they were talking about circumstances of a particular place. They were responding to something. There was some important things happening that need to be taken into consideration so that we can view the article and understand why it was written. So, in order to answer these questions, here are some recommended steps that you can take. So, you can look up the topic and subtopics of the article and how they're being talked about in the year of publication. So, that might mean even going outside of the author's perspective or circle and trying to learn about what was happening. You can also think about maybe the things that happened before the article was written and what might have led up to the article being published. So it could have been a historical event that the author is responding to. Another thing is you should look up the important events, people, or places that the author mentions in the article and how people thought about them at the time of publication. Again, this could be outside of the author's circle, especially if they're responding to the popular opinion at the time, if they're voicing another opinion. So it's important to look up the larger conversation and think about how were people talking specifically about this that made the author respond in this particular way.